Once you can get out of that survival mode of being stuck in the average person's dilemma, then you can have more of a capacity to start designing your life the way you want it to, and you can start to develop your ideas around how to start actually getting wealthy. You have to know your numbers. And again, the whole point, the reason why we're here is to develop a better understanding for our relationship with money, for how we're going to improve our money, for how we're going to make it better. We have to know our numbers in order to make it better. And this is all part of financial hygiene. Every week, I look at my numbers, okay? Every week, I look at my bank accounts. I look at my credit card statements. I look at the debts that I owe. I look at the money coming in and out. And I actually will, every single week on Sundays, go line for line and look at every line that came into my bank accounts or went out to make sure that it matches with the expenses that I'm expecting to see based on what I'm tracking. And it took me a while to develop this whole financial hygiene approach. No one taught me to do this. I decided myself, wow, I don't really know what's going on here. I need to figure this out. And over a period of years, I developed just a spreadsheet system and a simple way of checking in where I look at all of my numbers every week. And this is my financial checkup. I call this my CFO Sunday. And every Sunday, I have to look at my numbers to understand them. I think that we are scared of our numbers often. We're scared of learning what we will find because we're probably neglecting them. We're scared of making a mistake. Well, it's also boring. A lot of people don't like looking at numbers. It's not exciting to them. It's not the creative part of the business or of life. If you don't have a business, this podcast is still highly applicable to you. And if you are working at a job where you're looking to make more money by, getting deeper into the company, by becoming, a leader in your company, or whether you're working on just building a big business or business that makes you, tons of money, that's great too. Either way, you have to know your numbers and you have to know where you are. Otherwise, you can't go anywhere new. This is why, it's been said, what gets measured gets managed. And I think it's so important to understand that your numbers have to be rock solid. You really got to know your numbers. That's financial hygiene. Don't be afraid of looking at what you have going on there. It's much better to understand and to know the truth and then to find the solution rather than hope that, you get it right and know that you're avoiding it or neglecting it. And this is with all areas of our lives here, not just money. It's so true. Face your demons, right? Many of us have some sort of mental block around money, and so we have to just face it and get in there. These are just the basic building blocks of understanding, okay, it's not actually good for me to only make money and spend it and hope that I can keep making it. It's not necessarily good if I don't know how much I have going in and going out each month. Talking about knowing your financial numbers as well, you should know pretty much down to the dollar, or down to within a certain range, what your expenses are each month. And you should know how much you have coming in. You should know what that number should look like at the end of the month, your P&L, your personal profit and loss. So whether you're a business or an individual, you should know what your P&L looks like.